One of those trips where every step of the way was just breathtaking views all around. I'm here at Chimney Rock Trailhead and about to do a backpacking loop through Capitol Reef National Park here. This is going to be my first real solo trek, if you will. At least the first solo trip more than a mile away from my car. I'm excited for this. I'm going to be going up Chimney Canyon here and then into Spring Canyon. Then I'll be camping there for tonight and then finish off Spring Canyon in the morning, over to Grand Wash, and then up Frying Pan Trail, down into Cohab Canyon, back down to Fruta, and then finish off the trip through Sulphur Creek. And oh yeah, I'll be staying a second night up along the Frying Pan Trail. So okay, it's about 2:00 p.m. Behind me is Chimney Rock. I just stopped here to have lunch. I detoured off the main trail through down into Chimney Canyon, and I'm going to do the little loop here that bypasses the Chimney Rock overlook here and adds probably an extra mile, it looks like, but it's worth it for the views up here. So yep, got my stomach filled up a little bit with some lunch, late lunch, got a late start on the trail. Took my kids and family and dog to the park this morning down in Torrey. My wife and kids are staying with her parents at their place down in Torrey there, and so that's way behind me out yonder. But anyways, I'm gearing up to head down into head around the Mummy Cliff here, and after Mummy Cliff I'll round that and drop back down into Chimney Canyon, and we'll check in at the junction of Spring Canyon. Looks like I've made it to the confluence with Spring Canyon here, coming out of Chimney Canyon. My destination is down here, down the right fork, or south lower Spring Canyon. But I feel like I've got some time, even though it's a little later in the afternoon. I kind of want to go explore upper Spring Canyon a little bit, which is now behind me, and check out the spring that's up there about another mile or so. I think I'm going to drop my pack off here a little bit, take a bottle of water and camera, and go see the namesake of Spring Canyon. Well, here we are, the spring that gives Spring Canyon its name. It doesn't look like much here, but it definitely gives way to a little trickle downstream here. I think I'm going to find a spot where it's trickling a little bit better and top off my water bottle and be on my way back down. Alright, here we go. Well, I'm back at the confluence with Chimney Canyon here, where upper and lower Spring Canyon meet. Topped off my one empty water bottle that I had, so I'm fully stocked on water again, and now it's time to head down Lower Spring. Well, I think I found my campsite for the night. It's 7:30 right now, and I actually just went down canyon a ways, probably a good mile or so, to look for another site, see if I could find anything better, but nope, nothing compared to what's behind me. And got a little bubbling brook behind me here, if you can hear that. So I can listen to that while I sleep. So I'm gonna get my camp set up now, get dinner going, do some reading, and probably call it a night. Rise and shine. Everyone, it's day 2 now. I slept okay. Some strange sounding creatures high up in the cliffs and the canyons here. Kept going all night, but on and off, but I still slept okay. It didn't get as cold as I thought it would. My keychain thermometer said it was a little less than 50 as I was waking up. I really expect it to get down to the 30s, so can't complain about that. I'm going to get breakfast going here and then get camp cleaned up, and then got about 2 to 3 miles left to go down Lower Spring Canyon before I have to ford the Fremont River and move on with the next stage of the hike. Made it to the Fremont River out of Lower Spring Canyon here. Now I gotta ford it, go across it, and the highway's just on the other side. Go down the highway a little bit and into Grand Wash. All right, made it through the river and up the road. Now we're at Grand Wash. Next up, Cassidy and Frying Pan. Alright, I'm here at the junction to the Butch Cassidy Trail. I'm going to pull out of Grand Wash here and head on up and go get some lunch and pictures of the arch. We're up at Cassidy Arch here. Just had lunch, had a big long break, played around a little bit, and yeah, it's 2 days in a row of spectacular, breathtaking lunch spots. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. In the meantime, we'll get back on our way. Got to get back on the Frying Pan Trail and find our camp for the night. About 7 o'clock now. I just got back a little while ago from going down and exploring the Frying Pan Canyon. Went down the eastern end of it to some water holes or water pots that where there's a big pour off there, and then I went westward and explored both the South Fork and the North Fork. Quite a bit of bushwhacking through there, but pretty good pictures up there, and nice little slot up there as well. Small slot, that is. I've got my camp set up behind me here. I'm going to try and cowboy camp it for the night. But the wind is picking up pretty good, and so if it gets to be too much or too cold where I'm at down there, the sleeping bag's just not shedding the wind like I want it to. I do have my tent set up back there, so it'll be easy enough to run over there and drag my bag from that back over there and finish out the night and sheltered from the wind. So I'm going to have dinner now and do a little bit more reading, watch the sunset, and then call it a night. I'm in my tent, not because of the wind, but there was a mouse, if not more, running around, and he wasn't very shy, and he kept getting pretty close, like he was gonna jump in my sleeping bag. So that, and there's some big old ants crawling all around the rock there, and so rather than risk some abnormal bites and critters in my bag. Yeah, so I retreated for the tent here where I can shut out the ants and the mice. But yeah, if it weren't for that, I'd probably stick it out there because the wind has died down a little bit, and I think it would have been a nice night. So, but we'll get a good sleep all the same, hopefully, and we'll well, it's time to rise and shine again. Woke up at 4 a.m. to answer a nature call, and I thought to myself, you know what? I'm really sad that I didn't sleep out on that rock where I could wake up to a view. And I thought, you know what? I am going to wake up for a view. So I picked up my tent, took all of about 5 minutes to gather my tent and things, and brought it over, plopped it on the rock here, and now I get to wake up to a beautiful sunrise. Yeah, just can't beat the view now. Check that out. Alright, got the camp cleaned up now, all packed up, ready to go. Gotta say, this is definitely one of the top 3, if not the most scenic campsite I've ever slept at. So definitely going on the list of spots to return to at some point. So now I'm ready to head out. Gonna head down to Frying Pan Canyon, or down the Frying Pan Trail here, and up and over to Cohab Canyon, and then down Cohab Canyon out to Fruita. So here we go. Here I am in Cohab Canyon now. I could keep going to my right here and head into Fruita now, but I'm going to take a little side trip here and do the Fruita overlook, see what that's all about, and then come back here and then head back through Cohab here. So let's go see what it looks like. I'm back down in Cohab Canyon here. Just got down from the overlooks. Had a great break and a mid-morning snack up there on the south overlook. Awesome view up there. But I'm decided to get moving on with the journey here. Got about a mile of Cohab Canyon to go, and then I'll be dropping down into Fruita. So let's go. I just came out of Cohab Canyon now, looking down at Fruita. Just got to descend some switchbacks, and then I'll be down into Fruita proper, and gonna visit the homestead down there and have some lunch, and I think it's time for ice cream. I just finished a carb-loaded lunch here at the Gifford House Homestead. Had some ice cream, cinnamon roll, and a refreshing beverage. And now it's time to move on in the journey here. I'm gonna head down the road a little bit to the visitor center and refill my water bottle and get set for the last leg of the trip. Here we go. Alright, made our final big rest stop here at the visitor center. Now moving on with the final leg of the trip, Sulphur Creek, which is right behind the visitor center here. So yeah, Sulphur Creek, you're up next. time to say goodbye to Sulphur Creek now and enter the final home stretch. Got about maybe a half hour left up this dry wash behind me, and then it's to the trailhead where the car awaits. Alright, that concludes the trip. Back at the car here at the trailhead. My wife Jess was kind enough to bring it up here with her dad and drop it off for me. Didn't have to leave it overnight, so that's always a plus. Gonna head back into town now, into Torrey where my family is, and my wife's parents' place up there, and gonna have a Dutch oven dinner, dessert, and looking forward to a movie night and a game night with my kids, and then a full day of R&R, rest and relaxation all day tomorrow. It's been a great trip. Can't wait to do it again in the future. Actually, it was one of those trips where every step of the way was just breathtaking views all around, and it'd be awesome to do it again with perhaps some friends, and hopefully with my wife Jessica in the future, in the next year or two. Right now she's expecting. We're expecting another child this next month in May, so that's why she is missing in action on this trip today. So yeah, that's a wrap.
They picked a
Dinner.
from our own.
Whoa.